Good evening, everybody. Okay. Just making sure that was working. Sounds like it is. Another late night stream with Lynn. Wow. I am keeping myself awake to give Cinder his medicine tonight. So tonight's stream was roughly about an hour, 20 minutes. So I would jump back in into some relaxing house flipper. If you were here for the last one, you know we now have a dog. I eventually have to get a bigger house. This one's way too small. Especially once she gets a whole lot bigger. We're a little, okay, well the yard's cut. We got kind of some random stuff hanging out here just because there's no space inside. Commander, what are you doing right there? Are you waiting for me? Alright, let her get her water. Get her hydration in. I'm gonna jump right into it. Into another job. And I see all the gardening ones all popped up now. Alright, we still gotta do some of the base jobs. We got plenty of those to do still. So we will start with Amy Johnson's Aunt's Home to Redecorate. Hi, my old aunt moved into a hospice facility and I inherited her house. To make a long story short, it's in terrible condition. If I could, I would bulldoze it and build a new house, but I cannot afford to do that. The house is trashy and looks like a single mom who's been through a lot lived there, almost like where I am now. Please get rid of the old furniture and put in some normal furniture. You can also check the pictures on the walls and hang some new ones to try and improve the way the house looks. I'll leave it to you to decide what looks nice. I doubt you can make it any worse. Keep tight. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a small house, but it looks, you know, cozy from the outside. Anyways, hope your day's been going well today. Depending on where you live. I hope the weather's been treating you nicely. Holy weeds. Okay. This isn't part of the job, but I can't. That is a lot of weeds. And I know, like, I don't get paid extra to do this, but that's weeds everywhere. Skill point. Why? Why are they everywhere? And like the grass is half cut. It's not even fully cut. I mean, it looks like okay. That looks a little better at least. It's not great, but it looks better when you walk in. Still mow the yard though. Okay, let's go inside. I like how just outside says complete the job. We are nowhere near done. Okay. I mean, it could look worse. Walls are unpainted. Assuming we're just selling everything. Oops. Sell that in here. That. Okay. No, wait. Sell this door. Wow, that's a tiny kitchen. That is a tiny kitchen. Okay. First, we're gonna move the light switch over here. Now we're gonna break down the walls. Did that just fall anyway after I just moved it? Where is it? Get back over here. That's why I put you over there, so you wouldn't come off the wall. And you still did. Okay, I'll work our way up. Come on, there we go. Come on down. Really? Okay. Okay, paint with the colors mandarin, orange, and white. So now, do I do the kitchen area orange or do that white? Let's see. Hold on, because first let's see what we have for kitchen island with a heating plate. So, is it actually an island? Because it doesn't really look like an island. This looks like an island though. Like this feels like it should be like here or something. Right? That's what that feels like. That should be like right there. I wonder if we do it actually this way instead. I think it's supposed to go this way. And then we move this a little more this way. Like that. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Although, like, is that really... that's the case, it should probably be white over here. But an orange right there, that's not going to make any sense. You didn't say anything about changing the flooring either. Yeah, I think over here it should be white. And then probably that side will probably be orange, I think. It make more sense to do like all of this over here white. Okay, hold on, because this, I don't like the blue. I don't like the blue at all. Let's get rid of the blue. Okay. That looks better. I technically doing like around the windows like that doesn't count towards your progress. I just do it so it looks better. Okay, so if I do this orange, and if I do like in here, we'll do white. Hello, Roz. You come sit down. Come here. Come on, girl. Okay. Alright, so first we will get this wall. Okay. And then we will get this wall. What if I do that white? almost there. Get some more white. Well, at least it just looks nice. Okay. I mean, that little bit of floor is still kind of ugly, though. Oh, but you didn't ask me to change it, so I guess we're sticking with an ugly blue floor. With your hot pink counter. Okay, bar stools. Oh, you know what I just did? I just totally didn't do that the right way. I should go here. And I should probably go over like here, I think. Does that make sense? Okay, well. Okay. This whole house makes no sense. There's like no space for any of this. What if I... Unless it's meant to be. This part where I'm not sure. It should be like this, this. Let's see if I do that, then that makes no sense, does it? Like, I'm pretty sure. Unless... this... and this... should be closer. That might be how that works. Because I feel like this is supposed to go here. Even though like it's so tight in here. Like, look at how tight this is. Okay, well, that's what we're going with, I guess. Oh no, where's that supposed to go? Unless I pull this out this way. Let's pull these out this way. Would that make more sense? Because if you do that, then you at least, when you walk in the door, let me see. Okay, so you can at least open the door. You can technically walk in the kitchen this way. Oh, this makes no sense. Wait. We're gonna go tacky. Might as well just go all out. Okay. Well, I mean, it's something. Let's go check in the basement. Does anything to be done in the basement? Oh, our basement's nice and clean. Okay, so basement's fine. What about the bathroom? No, bathroom's fine. So just in here. So get rid of this. What? Oh, it's in red. Okay. Never mind. It's a weird place for a dining room table. In this tiny little room. Get rid of this, and that, and that. Nope, not staying. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. I'm gonna put it on this wall for a reason. It's probably gonna fall off anyways. Should we see if it falls? Regardless. It did. See, it's not even attached to the wall, it fell off. Rid of that, and this, and this. Okay. Alright. Paint with the colors Faded Lemon. So you got Faded Lemon for this whole room. Okay. I still don't like this color. I could probably make it work with, depending on what color the furniture is, but this isn't the color I would normally pick for anything. Let's see that for perk points first. Perk points. What do I have? Demolition. Upgrade my hammer. What about this? Oh, let's see. Building distance 1 meter more. 50% faster building can build 3 walls at once. Oh, okay. Do 3 walls at once. This one. Yeah, I'm not worried about the quick jobs because I always get all of it done. This one. Let me get behind this really quick. You don't even gotta move it. Come on, there we go. Too many walls to paint. Let me upgrade my painting, please. Let me do like 6 walls at once. More paint already. I didn't even paint that many panels. Okay. We're about 3/4 of the way there for the walls. No, come on. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Faster painting. Oh, look at that, it actually counts this time. Usually that doesn't count. Okay. Now, sell that. We're gonna move this really quick. I don't think we're gonna move it quite in there. I think right around. Oh, no, hold on. Almost, but not quite. I think right there. Oh, did that whole thing just... No, it's right here. Okay. I was about to say. Okay, so. Bed. No, I want, like, Is that dark blue? That was green. That looks like blue. That might actually work though. Hold on. If we do that, and the cover can be white. Make that lighter. I think we can make that work. Put the bed there. Right. Need a bookcase. Let's put the bookcase like right here. Or is that too close to the radiator? Is that too close to the radiator? That might be too close to the radiator. What if we put that over here? Right? But we also need a desk. It'll be light, not like the other one, I think. Actually, you know what? What if we went like a nice dark brown? Like a nice solid brown color. Cedar? Cedar's a nice brown color. Put that there. We put the chair right here. No, wait, chair, different color. See, that looks blue. This looks blue. That bed doesn't look as blue. Let's go dark gray. And then these ones. This is the right side. This is the left side. There. That's not so bad. Right? It feels spacious. Heck, a lot more spacious than the living room does. Okay. 18,000 for that. Not too bad. Almost 19,000. Okay. So we'll take that. We'll go on to the next shop. It's late at night. I'm sitting here in the dark. It feels very warm in here still. Oh, let's see. It is 70 degrees outside right now. That's not surprising. Okay. Alright, Commander Sheperd is in green now, so that means she's got her needs. Definitely got to eventually get a bigger house because once she goes from puppy to adult, she's gonna be, way too big for in here. I don't even know if I can even... Oh, I can buy houses already. Okay, that's good to know then. Because that is what I'll do. Is buy a bigger house. At some point. Which house am I going to buy? I don't know yet, to be honest. I definitely don't have enough money to buy like a bigger house. 123,000, I gotta work on that. So, if that's the case, we can do more jobs. So we can make some money here. Which of these should I do? Oh, has to need a renovation. Hi there. After the death of my beloved wife, I sold our old house as it brings back so many memories I cannot cope with. I decided to buy a new house and it requires some work. It needs cleaning and new radiators. It is too much work for me and I don't have the strength. I would like to move out of my old house as soon as possible, as it's too painful to live here. My 2 daughters will be living with me and would like their rooms to be painted their favorite color, bright blue. Please try to arrange everything quickly. Jack Rubens. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss, man. Let's see what we can do then. Get you and your daughters a new house, a new start. Okay. The weeds. Let's see what we got to work with. Okay. No, not so bad right here. Alright, that was easy. First room, clean up the trash. Okay, trash is clean. Clean this window. Okay. Clean that windowsill. And this windowsill. Oh, wait. And get rid of this trash. Get rid of all these old boxes. This room ain't so bad. This is easy to fix. Okay, radiator no, we'll paint everything blue first. Okay, except for the daughters, they both want bright. Oh no, see, he said bright blue, but that's a sleepy blue. Which means there might be 2 different bright blues then. Okay, well, depending on how this goes this week. In the meantime, while I'm painting these walls, I don't know how many more late night live streams I'll be doing. I mean, I think if I have time to do them, I will do them. But this week, should be streaming Wednesday morning and Thursday morning like I normally do. As for what I stream, I don't know yet. Because that all depends on if Azure and I will be doing any like co-op streams. Because sometimes we will. So if we do, well, that could be who knows what. Because we have been playing Abiotic Factor again. But they've also, him, my son, and his friend have been playing Absalom again. If we don't do co-op, then it's probably going to be, most likely, one day of some Mass Effect, and then, well, it could be 1 or 2 days of Mass Effect, or it'll be 1 day of Mass Effect and 1 day of some Ring Factory. That's because both those games I still need to get through and finish. But he knows a lot of games that I play, they're not short games. Okay, radiator. Actually, wait, you know what? I lied because I forgot. Coffee Talk's coming up this week too, I believe. So, when that comes out, there's also a possibility I might be playing that. Blackwood. Whitewood. Yeah, see any... This kind of looks... I don't know how to feel about this. Oh, dark oak. Pine. American elm. Whitewood. Might have to be whitewood. Like, I don't really like it either way. Just 'cause I don't like the design of that bed either way. Alder, beech. I usually like beech, but I want beech or what? See, cedar looks nicer, I think, though. If I do this is gonna have to go here. Right. That would make sense for that to go there. I just did cedar, right? Did I do cedar? I did cedar. I think if I put this here, that would make sense. Or would it make more sense to put it over here? Because the desk I don't think is that big. No, the desk isn't that big. And go blue. Okay. There we go. Simple. Simple enough. What's in here? Is this the kitchen? Okay. You know, he said like they need a remodel, but it's not like they need a whole lot of work. Like the kitchen itself, it looks nice. Although I don't know, maybe it's just me also, but I don't like the idea of a bedroom like right in the front of the house. It always feels kind of weird to me. Trash. And I still don't understand like why do we need a sliding door? Like in the middle of a house. A sliding glass door. Okay. This corridor is done. This is a bathroom. This needs a radiator. See, I still question this because I have never had a house with a towel radiator. So it's starting to wonder, like, do you actually hang your towels off these to dry? Is that safe to do? I don't know. I have never had one. Okay, this room's done. This room looks so purple. Ooh, purple. windows first. I don't know why, like if I go sideways, it leaves those weird, like, streaks. Go up and down, it's fine, no big deal. There we go. I need a better room one of these days. Ooh. Speaking of, let's see. Wait, do I want ultra hyper mop or do I want fast hands? Like, I feel like I need both, to be honest. Okay, well, you know what? This actually works because this is faster anyways, so. Okay, before we do that, we need royal blue. And we need gray. So I'm assuming this is probably the dad's room? Let me check something. What is this? This is... Nope, this was the kitchen. That's a bathroom. Actually, let's clean that up really quick. Because this will probably be quick to do. Wait, did it change my window scraper? I'll take it. Okay. Need a radiator in here. Oops. Wait, did I just put the over a vent? Let me just put it over a vent. Oh, it did. Well, it's stuck there now. Ain't moving that. This is the other room. Let me see something. Is this the other... Yeah, this is the other daughter then. This room is... No, this room's around the same size. I think. Yeah, it's a little bigger. I guess we're keeping that one. Okay. Let's get that. Get that. We get this. We get that. Sender, I see you sneaking by. It's almost time for your medicine. We think overall he is doing better. He's not struggling anymore to urinate. What do we do? I'm trying to decide. Do I want to do... Oh... Like, do I want to do most of his room gray? I want royal blue and I want gray. Anyways, I was saying, like, we think he's doing better now. He hasn't had, issues with going to the bathroom. But, for the time being, they did say to keep him on his pain medication and on his prescription diet. Because they said that he had struvite crystals. So basically it was like scratching up his insides as he was trying to use the bathroom. Let me see. Much like when it first started, it was causing some alarming symptoms, which was why he ended up getting rushed to the emergency vet not once but twice. But he did get tested to make sure there was no infection or anything. There's no infection, it was just an inflammation. And unfortunately, he's been kind of an unhappy kitty because while he's on this prescription diet, he is not allowed any treats or wet food of any kind. He's just stuck with the same food every day. And because he's been kind of a spoiled kitty, yeah, understandably so, he's not happy with that. Okay, you know, I don't think this is too bad of a color. This doesn't really feel like a royal blue, though. This feels more like a baby blue. Like, you say royal blue, and I think it's like a really dark, like, vibrant blue. Hello, Excel. Are you still awake? You're always awake, you never sleep. I don't know, I feel like you're lying. You have to finish your assignment? What kind of assignment are you doing? Is it like a graduation assignment? Darkwood, Wench, Greywood? Greywood. Black, no. Trixel, maybe. Dark, ooh, no. No. This one. Oh, if we do it this way. Move it this way. Move it this way a little. Darkwood? Darkwood. Let's go with dark handles. No, but see, the Darkwood's like a weird color still, though. Even though it's dark. I don't like the Wench either. You had a Yamate. I didn't hit my 3,000 yet, though, but I'll take it. I won't complain. Worst day of your life. I mean, you kinda... Oh. Not just it. Ah. See, I mean, you did put it up there as an option. So you should know one of us was going to get it eventually. See, I don't like where I'm putting this regardless. I mean, I guess I can stay right there, but... Gray, black, black, black's fine. Black looks good. Put it here. That might be too close. Hold on. Move it over. I just want to make sure, like, the door doesn't bang on it when it opens. Nope, that's better. Okay. Maybe decide what your assignment is. What kind of assignment you got? Okay, bedroom's done. It's not so bad. It's kind of nice. Okay, that was weird. I swear I saw a shadow behind me. Okay, well. Should have made 100K. That wouldn't have stopped us. I mean, it would have delayed it. I'm also not going to be streaming for too long, about like maybe like half an hour more. I'm just doing this just to keep myself awake until I have to give Cinder his medication. Where's the radiator go? Radiator. Radiator. Wait, are we really keeping that table though? That table looks kind of... like it needs to be sanded down and... well, stripped and sanded and then repainted. Ooh. Wait, can I modify it? No. Can I put a tablecloth on it? Oh. That doesn't help it. That still is ugly. We just need a whole new table. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Oh, my battery's dying in my controller. That'll be fine. It'll last. Get this window. And then we need this radiator, if I can get in there. I would love to mount it in there. There's a big ass couch in the way. And you won't make it rid of the couch either. How do you expect me to mount a radiator with a giant couch in the way? I guess like that. Now let me shove my head back here. There we go. Okay. Also, Streambot is advertised my coffee page. I have finally gotten back into updating that page and being active again. And I'm trying to add stuff as often as I can. So if you want to check out my art's over there on that page. I am going to I'm in the middle of trying to make new button / keychain designs. Like I had this really cute idea, so I started sketching them out today. Which, once I can finalize my concept, I'll be showing that off. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. There we go. Get some more sleepy blue in there. This job, as far as I know, I think it's almost done. Trying to see my progress bar. It's behind a Pringles can. My son left his Pringles can just hanging out. Your little sister, top 5 most annoying people you know. I mean, isn't that what little sisters are for, though? To be annoying? Do I hit your top 5? Yes, that's why I can't complain. I'm like top 3. Mission accomplished then. Don't make me say it. Okay. Alright, bed. Solid bed. Is it that? It's still the same ugly bed. I don't like this bed. I don't like the colors of the bed sheets. Try and get your friends to play Minecraft. I like Minecraft. Although I do prefer more creative mode than anything else, but I do end up getting creative in survival mode too anyways. I just like building like whole ass towns. I should show you that some. Oh, can I even show you that? I might not be able to show you that. Because I had this really, really cool town that I built. Well, I say town, but it was actually more like a city. Oh, but I was on my Switch, and my Switch does not work currently, so probably won't be able to show that off. These shadows again. Who was that? That's Ross. That's Ross doing that. Okay. No, you can't jump over here. Cinder's over here now. You lost your spot. Okay, job done. Complete that. What time is it? 10:45, so I still got 15 minutes. Well, speaking of, how's the weather out there, XL? Are you getting hit with all the storms that's been going on? Yes, Commander. I heard you. Where are you? There you are, Commander. Come back. Are you going outside? Okay. It's pretty good where you are? Okay, that's good to hear. Just because, like, I know you're somewhere to the west of me, just based on time zone. And I know, like, there's a few states getting hammered. It was just thundering yesterday, but it wasn't bad. Oh, that's good. We've been watching, like, live streams of, like, severe weather that's going on in, like, the Midwest and stuff. And it's just been crazy. So I just want to check and make sure that you are okay where you are. Because the live stream I was just watching before I started streaming myself, there's like 7 tornadoes warnings going on, and although you might have got hit with yesterday they had like 32 severe thunderstorm alerts, so you might have been part of one of those. Okay. No, I clicked on this job and I didn't even read what the job was. Okay. Just because I was like, to worry about talking about the weather. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm assuming, if I remember what I was kind of read at the very beginning, was something about cutting down trees and putting in a pool. Was it a pool? No, this is pond. Come on. Come on. Cut. Fall. Fall. You're going to Paris? Oh, that'll be cool. Better start brushing up on your French. Oh my god. Just fall already. There we go. Oops. I didn't do it. You spelled we wrong. You give up already? Bienvenue dans le monde francophone. You don't want to hear it, you're going to Paris. Tell us about what? No, you don't. I mean, you might as well take some like basic lessons, just that way. I mean, generally, most countries speak English anyways because us Americans don't try to learn other languages. So they learn English for us. Which, I mean, that's kind of sad, but... Ooh, I don't want red. Do I want beige? Brown? No. Gray? Gray's too dark. That doesn't even look white. Maybe beige. Beige looks okay. But I recently went back into China. So I took French class in middle school. And that was like the only time I took French class. Because in college, I ended up taking Portuguese and Mandarin. Also, I was in college where I was working. I was working with a bunch of Brazilians, so I was also learning Brazilian Portuguese, along with regular Portuguese. But I felt like I needed to just, brush up on like another language, just because I'm so rusty on everything. Oh, was that it? Just cut down two trees, put in a pond, that was it? That was easy. But I also have like a mutual who lives in Canada, and another one who lives over in England, but she's moving to Canada because those two are gonna be together. So she's brushing up on her French, so I was like, well, we can try to brush up on French together. So that's what we're doing. I mean, I can always talk to you more in French if that helps you learn some. Okay, 10:51, so I should probably just do I could just do another job, so you should be free in a couple weeks. Should be free in a couple weeks. I'm on summer break pretty soon. Yeah, it's getting to be close to that time. I see everybody when I'm at work. They're all coming in. They're getting graduation cards for everybody. I know my son's gonna be at school in like a couple weeks too. I think his last day was June 4th. Commander. No more school and college. Gonna be, I don't know, something, I guess. It'll be something. It'll be a fun experience. Here's June 5th. Commander. See this? Xian. Yeah. J'adore, Commander. Okay. Oh, well, I got 7 minutes, so I can just stop coming to school because grades close soon. After that, there's no point in going. I mean, yeah, I guess. However, at the same time, these are your last few days of high school. You might as well make the most of the memories as you can, because after that, it's not like you're going back. And the people that you know there, you're all going to be going different paths. Some of you might not see each other again. You know? Okay. Hello, I haven't been home in a while, and well, it's got a bit overgrown. I haven't got time for mowing, especially because my plot's quite large, so I'll gladly hand the work over. Moreover, I'd love to have a decent swimming pool in the garden. Please place it near the terrace. Regards, Xavier Wolski. Okay. I should go to homecoming, but I don't know. I mean, that one's up to you. Like, if you want to do... Because when I was in high school, we didn't have a homecoming. Or is it prom? I get them two mixed up. Have you guys not had your prom yet? It could be prom. I'm pretty sure you would notice if you had prom already. Okay, where's my lawnmower? No, where's my lawnmower? It's over there. See, I wish I had a lawnmower like this. I could just go through, you know, bushes and trees and everything. We had one of them, I just kept them two names mixed up with each other. That could be, I don't know. Yeah, because when I was in high school, we had prom. I didn't have homecoming. Okay. And if I remember, our prom was near the end of the year, not at the end, but it was near the end. And for me, like, looking back on it now, like, I do have, like, fond memories of my own prom. But also, like, at the same time, I went with my best friend. Because neither of us had dates. It's prom. It's honestly up to you. Because like I said, like, now that I'm looking back on it, like, I did have, like, a great time. But also, for me, at the same time, I feel like I could have just saved the money that went into, like, going to prom for something else, just because I went with my best friend. We did do some dancing, but for the most part, we just kind of, you know, hung around and talked with all our other friends. So it was like basically the same thing we do every day, just all dressed up, fancy. That's the only thing that I had a problem with, was just like I could have saved the money instead of buying the fancy dress and my dad going, which I do appreciate, but he went out of his way to get us a limo to take us there. And while it was a good time, it wasn't like something where it's like any like extra special memories happened that stood out. You might not go because the girl you're going with, we were going to hang and then do everything we would have did at prom. Yeah, see, because, I mean, I guess for one, you should probably see what she wants to do too. Because if you're going to go with the girl, but you're not sure, maybe she wants to go with you? And that's like my biggest thing as to why like I didn't really need to go to mine. Was because between like me and my best friend, we didn't have anyone to go with, so we were just going as each other's plus ones. She's the one choosing the outfit. She's talking about purple and blue, black. Purple and black's a nice color combination for a prom. Very elegant. Okay. We need a swimming pool right here. Beige. I like beige. But I gotta get... There. Place that pool. I wish it was deceased to put down a pool. You never wear purple, so you don't know how you look in it. So... because I can only imagine what your actual skin tone looks like, because I have never actually seen it in person. But I'm pretty sure that purple's gonna look really nice on you. And because you just said purple and black, so I'm assuming it'd be like a black suit. But you'll have like a nice purple tie. Or you do like a nice royal purple shirt underneath the suit. I think. Sounds like my son's being cranky. I cannot put this down on the stone. That is silly. Well, now this looks silly. This looks very silly. Okay, well, job's done. I'll probably send a picture once you find it. I'll give you all 3 pictures and y'all can choose for me because I suck with picking for yourself. Okay. We can do that. But that is what I'm picturing, and I think that would look fine if you have a black suit, purple shirt, obviously purple socks. So you better start finding some purple socks. Commander, would you like a treat? Would you like a treat? Whoop. Okay, just scarf that down. Okay. Yes, your pockets are gonna be crying. I think when I did mine, I actually ended up buying, your brother's helping your mom, so you can't say that. See, that was the thing too, it's like, technically for mine, my parents did help me also. But that's also like why, like, I kinda wish, like, I hadn't gone, because then they could have saved that type of money. But my mom was insistent. I went to my own prom. You love being the spoiled middle child? Yeah, see, so, funny thing about that is I am technically a middle child and I didn't get spoiled. Let's see. No. We keep a white on white. Can't spell until I got older. I mean, that's why my mom didn't like me at one point. I don't think that was the case. Because I think it's more, I think everyone thought you were the problem. See, so, I feel like that's usually the case with the middle child is that they always assume the middle child is gonna be kind of a handful. I just stuck that tree in the house. Growing up, like I said, I felt left out, somewhat neglected, but at least everything got better. Yeah, so that's gonna happen, because, you know, oldest kid being the oldest usually gets, you know, the first of everything. Gets priority of everything because they're the oldest. The youngest usually gets the most attention because they are the youngest, so they are the baby. And we always gotta still take care of the baby. But she usually leaves the middle one to just do their own thing. Okay. Well, there's one tree. Okay. You were not Cinder. Not gonna lie, it might have been me, but I always wanted attention. Yeah, see, that's the thing though, because the middle child usually wants attention, because the middle child usually gets the least amount of attention. At least it feels like that to them. Your grandma said you had middle child syndrome. Your grandma was probably right, without you realizing it. Middle child syndrome is the one who always wants the attention. So to get the attention, they sometimes kind of act out. And it's not like you're doing it to be, you know, an awful kid. You were just doing it because you want someone to pay attention to you. And sometimes getting negative attention is better than no attention. I need to get you a bigger house. I don't have enough money for a bigger house. We're going to start doing the fancy houses soon to get more money. Okay, well, it's past 11, so I have to cut the stream now so I can go give Cinder his medications. I think he already knew what time it was because he went running. I know. But it is now 11:07 and 11 o'clock supposed to be when he gets his medicine. I gotta go find him. But depending on how it goes tomorrow, might be another late night live stream. Yeah, it might be tomorrow night. Because I've been doing it lately at night, so... Well, it won't be in the morning anyways. Because I work in the morning. But I've been doing these late night ones for a few days now, just that way I can keep myself on time to give him his medications. So, I mean, there's really no reason why you couldn't go to school. Just to, even if you just goof off, at least then you can just say you went to school and you got to see your friends and stuff, you know? But, I mean, if you don't, you don't. If you do, have a good day though. You know? Yeah, I mean, because it's not like you can't just, you know, just goof off for your last few days. I think that's pretty much what we did in our senior year, was we just kind of wandered around the school and stuff and just did whatever. But I also went to an agricultural vocational school, so we pretty much had a giant farm. So, but I'll probably see you at some point tomorrow. Yeah, it is gonna depend on the weather, because the weather's still, depending on where you are, the weather's still iffy for a lot of states right now, especially tomorrow too. Yeah, I can imagine it's foggy right now. But I'm sure, let me check really quick and see if that's still going, that live stream I was watching. Let's see, yep, it is still going. There is, hold on. Let me click on it, and there's still 16 severe thunderstorm warnings, 7 tornado warnings, so it's still bad. It's supposed to be just as bad tomorrow. So, if the weather is bad, you don't have to go, if you don't really want to. So, yeah, 7 tornado warnings. And there was like 7 earlier, but also 2 active tornadoes going on right at the same time, so if the weather is bad where you are tomorrow, then it's probably safe to stay home. That's fine, no big deal. If the weather's nice, then go to school. I mean, if you just get just a thunderstorm, though, I consider yourself lucky. You know? Alright, well, I will chat with you tomorrow. Have a good... You're lucky. You're a lucky goose. Alright, have a good night. I'll chat with you later. And anybody else that stuck around, thanks for watching the stream. I hope everybody has a good day, or a good night, whatever time zone you're in. See ya.